Prathamesh Malya of Angel Commodities as well now joins us with his take on the space. Prathamesh, hi. What is your sense on the gold prices for the near term?
Yes, I just heard the conversation between you and Ed, and for me also for a near-term trade, I am really not so confident because it is really not going anywhere. But the sense is, I think if you just looking for a trade, a bit of risk, I think a move of almost $10 from here on is likely, and that's what the short-term rally was what Edian mentioned, I think, which is what's possible. And I think on the MCX, close to around 30,350 mark is what we're looking at. So hence, a little bit of risk attached to this buy side strategy, but a movement of 200 to 250 rupees on the MCX can't be ruled out.
Prathamesh, what is your sense on the options trading that we have seen in MCX? I mean, it has been on in gold and silver and other commodities as well. Vis-a-vis futures, how have you seen a pickup on that? Are the markets really moving there? How have the volumes and volatility been?
To be very frank, I think we are purely being the retail side, and we have good work on the equity side as far as options concerned. But on the commodity options side, we are a little bit slow. Hence, it would not be right to comment whether it's gaining or falling. But yes, it's a new product on the table. As far as commodity option goes, it will catch up slowly and steadily. But we'll have to wait and watch how it fares out.
Okay. Prathamesh, coming on the industrial metal space then, and we have seen some buying come back. Aluminium actually is trading more than 2% on the higher side. Are you buying at these levels, or do you think that these upticks actually might get sold into?
I think in the entire metal space, aluminium is what I'm a bit confident on rather than all the other metals being rising. So yes, for a move of almost 3% from here on is what we're looking at as far as aluminium goes. I think you can bet being on the buy side for aluminium. But rest of the commodities, rest of the metals, I would just be on the sidelines.
And a final word on the crude oil prices before we let you go. What's your sense on that? Because we have been inching higher slowly, gradually, but 76 is back here, and we've gained nearly $5 to $6 in a matter of couple of months now.
Yes, Manisha, I think crude would be the subject of the year again, and we would see possible rallies in this particular counter, but then inflation rising across the global world is really a point of concern, not for central banks though, but then as far as crude oil goes, 70 on the 76 is what you mentioned. I think a move for $2 from here on is what we're looking at in the immediate near term, but a longer term rally, you really need to wish a lot of factors that would play out possibly in this throughout this year.
Fair point. We'll let you go at that. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your strategy.